This is Einstein with Physical Science, Module 5, the Hydrosphere, Experiment 5.1. In this experiment, we are going to be looking at evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. For this experiment, you need a glass bowl. It should be glass because it's going to get really hot. A lid, a bag of ice, a saucepan, table salt, and a teaspoon. So now we have some boiling water, and we're going to fill the saucepan about 3/4 full. And now we're going to take, I used hot water because the salt dissolves quicker. Now I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of salt and put it into the water to make a very salty solution. Now I'm going to quickly grab a spoon to stir it and then to taste it. You should never taste something in an experiment unless you are directly told to do so by someone who knows a little more about science than you do. I'm going to blow on it a little bit so it cools off. And of course it is very, very salty. I would not recommend drinking that as a beverage. Now, I'm gonna put it onto the burner, light the burner, have the burner burning. I'm gonna move the bowl. I'm going to hold the saucepan lid up and put the bag of ice on. We're going to turn off the camera for a while till the water boils and the experiment actually starts working. Now the water is boiling rigorously, so now I'm going to take the saucepan lid, place it above, and put the salt on top.
The salt?
The ice. The bag was melting, so now I'm going to put the ice into a better bag. We've changed the setup. Maybe this works better. So now we're trying to do it with a smaller lid, and we're doing it in a different way so that we can more easily trap the water and then dump it into the bowl. As you can see how we're doing. So now we've done what we were doing for a long time, and so now we're going to turn this off, move this glass thing, and then I'm going to wait for it to cool off a little bit, and then I'm going to taste it. It's definitely not very salty. It's a little bit salty, but not really. So the saucepan with the water, with the salt water in it, is supposed to represent the ocean. And so when it evaporates, the salt in the water remains, because the salt doesn't evaporate with the water and travel with it. It stays where it was. That is why with oceans, because they don't flow out into other places, when the water evaporates, the salt remains because it can't exactly go anywhere else. That's why rain isn't salty either. This was Einstein with physical science.